Alright, we're here at the Coolsprings engine show, and swap meet I'd call it, but all we got here is the little cutaway. Did have a lot of stuff for sale here, but we sold it. And Mike brought this just so we had a place to stay instead of winding up on the flea market. So yeah, we sold everything. I got nothing left. Everything gone but the jack. Alright, I'm going to take a walk around and see what they got here. Alright, I'm just going to take a walk around and pan the camera. This is the first day of the show. Yeah, it's funny, yesterday wasn't a show date, but it was this packed yesterday. And that's when you find all the deals. You go to shows the day beforehand when everybody's setting up. And that's where you find them. Alright. I'll turn you back on when I come around the turn here. Look at this guy with a car. He got a little engine on his roof. It's like a, I don't know, maybe a Model N. Oh, wow. Yeah, you never know what you're going to see here. Gotta be honest, I've never heard of a Douglas motorcycle. I've never seen a Douglas, and now I see two of them. How about that? Alright. This is just a chainsaw, so I'll turn you back on when we start to see something good. A nice bell. Somebody made a nice cart for it. Bring it. Huh. Interesting. Here's something over here. It's funny, we seen this morning at the hotel. I'm going to walk around front and show it to you. It's a Radial engine, but I don't know what kind it is. I don't even know if it's American or what. Oh, here you go. Here's some information on it. 1942. Excuse me, fellas. For sale too. That'd be something worth buying. Mike would get that running in a couple days. There you go. It's actually a local truck there. There's Punxsutawney, PA, where the gopher, where Phil, the gopher, wherever the hell he is, groundhog, he's only about 10 miles away from this place.
No, I am now.
We got over here. Here you go, this place you can load up on all your supplies. Oh yeah, look at this. Shrink tube. I'll take a better look at this place later. All kinds of sanders and grinders and you name it. Yeah, they got whatever you want here. They got little engines, big engines, complete engines, or any kind of parts you want. Looks like, it feels like the breeze is picking up a little bit, so if you hear a little wind noise, you'll know why. What we got here? That thing needs some bigger tires on there. Atco. I think that might be British. Something interesting, a completely restored Whizzer. This guy's body man, so you know that's done right. He usually parks his ass right next to us up in Jacktown. See, all the stuff's all painted. Like come out of the body shop. Alright. There you go. You can get parts and gas tanks and mufflers and you name it. Spark plug wire. All kinds of fittings. It's the place to come. Yeah, it's after lunch. So that's why it's a little slow. You see the rows are empty and stuff. But this joint was jumping a little earlier. Trailers and trailers. Those hit and miss Flywheel engines for sale. Here's a pump. This is a domestic with a pump. This is I have one of my engines up here for sale, and it's a domestic. It's exactly like this. I think mine's a 3-horse, but this is the mud pump that they come with, and mine doesn't have the pump on it. So, very interesting. Here's something I seen over here. Check this out. A Vespa with a sidecar. Even a helmet, old helmet. Alright, let's continue on. Here we go. I'll be honest with you, some of these I don't even know what they are. Oh wait, this one here's an International Harvester. I can see it's actually engraved on the side. But by looking at that, I wouldn't know what that was. Look at it. A lot of stuff already sold. That's what I mean, you got to get here early. Alright, let's go. Continue on. A lot of Maytags here. There's a Maytag upright. I've seen about 4 or 5 of them already, so a lot of them here. All right, let's keep going. So yeah, I don't know what that is, but the labels tell you sometimes. A Spagging company. A good run engine, nice and slow. This is a setup. Wow. There's a high dollar motor there, a Foose. Really nice. It's funny, you get a model and these things are worth more than the real thing sometimes. There's a couple of Maytags over here. Looks like Maytag 92. And a fully restored upright. Looks like a WM2. Come on. Here's something interesting. This is a Ford motor. You actually build them out of piping and parts. I actually have the plans for this, but I never put it together. Interesting. See regular pipe fittings to make the cylinder. Interesting. Like I said, I got the plans for that, but Just never did it. Another Maytag over here. Here's a fully restored Maytag. 92. Fully restored upright. It's all over the place. Here we go. Starting out. Remember I said you don't know what you're going to see up here? Here's a guy with a remote control tractor trailer.
I just haven't got it set up yet.
Well, here it comes. Mercedes. Sorry about that, I lost control of the camera. Here's the guy controlling it. Pretty cool. There's our buddy Mike. There's our other buddy Mike. Yeah, has this own in here and he wants to know some information.
Hey.
All right, Mike, here's your chance. Our buddy Maryland Mike.
805 Road King himself. What can
All right, listen. I'm going to let you promote this engine, see if you can get any information you can.
Okay.
He don't know anything about this other than we think it's British. So make it fast.
Okay.
And don't ramble on, buddy, because I don't have enough film or battery.
You're running around right now. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So, Onan, air-cooled 4-cylinder boxer diesel. The serial number is experimental. What we can tell is from the oil filter and the heads that it looks like it's a header. And all the engine is metric except for the bell housing, which obviously is an adapter. So anyone that knows anything about old Onan's history, experimental, this was used on a piece of military equipment. So at the end of the day, hopefully someone looks at your channel, says, hey, I know all about this, or I know a guy that worked at Onan that did special projects, but it's just a cool piece in my book.
Yeah. So there you go. If anybody recognizes anything on this engine and wants to leave a comment, let me know and I'll pass it on to Mike. But it is interesting. Almost looks like a Lycoming airplane engine.
It looks very similar to it, but like I said, it truly looks like a Tedder diesel from the heads and the cylinders.
And all the nuts and bolts on it are pretty much all metric.
All metric, yeah. It had a Lucas electric starter, Lucas, Prince of Darkness.
Right. All right.
And it's got a cab rotary injection pump.
Don't forget what?
Don't forget the Caterpillar engine.
They're diamond dozen.
Okay.
No. It's a very odd, rare engine. It's a one-cylinder Caterpillar, right? One cylinder?
Yeah. Air-cooled.
One-cylinder, air-cooled Caterpillar. And here's the instruction manual on it and stuff. And here's the information. You can pause that and read that. But very interesting, unique engine. Is that good enough? Good enough, Mike?
Thanks, Road King. Have a great day.
All right.
Yeah, we got Mike and Mike.
That's it, Mike, and Mike hangs out with
Mike
us.
over there.
There's too many of them. All right, I'm going to go over here and check out the interesting stuff.
Pennsylvania crude.
Oh, look at it. He says there's Pennsylvania crude boiling up here. Oh, you ought to smell this stuff. Holy Christ. Hey, Mike, what's that engine? What's the engine? Bessemer or something? They're telling me they think it might be an international harvester. It's like I say, some of these things almost all look the same to me. Boy, does this stuff smell nasty.
Yeah,
Interesting now. All right. Yeah, I didn't expect to give a plug for my buddy, but he just bought that engine, and you know, that's networking. You know, you try to find out certain things about it, and it only takes one person, and if that one person can help you out, then it's all worth it. So, like I was saying, I was messing with him, but if anybody knows anything about that Petter engine, let us know. Or if you know somebody that could help. So here we go. Hopefully he gets some information. There we go. I'm zooming you in here because I know by the time I get there it's going to be gone. Like I say, you never know what you're going to see. Sorry about the film work. Alright. These two guys are going to be in the way.
I would assume, but I don't know.
sounds good. Thanks, man.
They only had minutes, so they got.
Alright, here's one of the coolest displays I've ever seen. Huh, what do we got back here? I don't know what that is, but this is what I was coming over to see. It's a display of all antique electrical connection parts. It's a beautiful display. I don't know what it took to collect all this stuff, but it's pretty neat. Some old meters. Huh. I just seen something that made me laugh because when me and Mike first seen this guy comes here every year, but the first time me and Mike were here, you know, Mike knows everything about electricity. It's incredible, and all these old fixtures. And then he looks down and he sees this. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. He says to me, he goes, "What the hell is that?" You know, he had no idea what that was, and the only reason I knew was because I grew up with them. That's a terminal for phones, telephones. You know, like if you have a phone in the room, that would be on the floor, on the wall, and you plug your telephones into them. Pretty interesting, but it made me laugh. Anytime I come across something that Mike doesn't know, it makes me laugh because he just knows so much. It's incredible. All right, let's continue on. Here's something interesting. It's a Model FH Briggs, and somebody actually cut out the front here so you can see it in action. You know, the connecting rod and stuff. Does that spill out there, Scott? Mm-hmm. It does. But don't get too sloppy, right?
Right.
Look at a cute little cart somebody made for this too, with wheels, a handle, and a little bucket here. What is that drain for? Oh, that's a
Case drain.
There you go. Oh, it's just oil drip.
Mm-hmm. It overflows and it into the bucket.
Huh. Wow. Yeah, you don't know what people are going to make with these things. Pretty interesting. Look at somebody made a governor up here with the balls and everything. They made it into a hit and miss. I didn't notice that when I first looked at it. It's a hit and miss FH. Very cool. Very cool, buddy. All right, you're on your own now.
Hey, did you do this one?
Here's something I stumbled on. It's really interesting. My buddy Scott just pointed out to me. This is actually a air compressor turned into a hit and miss engine. The guy, whoever built it or made it, I don't know if you can see that, but they carved their name in the bottom. Very cool. But look at what goes into this. Like I say, this was an air compressor, and somebody made the governor balls and everything, and the lockout. Here's the lockout right here. Incredible. It's wow, the muffler, even the muffler. Something as simple as that. it's some kind of brass. But that is cool. It's not around right, it's been started. But look at a big flywheel on it too. Wow. Nice gas tank. Yeah, you don't know, you can do anything with these. And the funny thing is, like the FH over there, that's a pretty high dollar engine. But something like this, you know, the air compressor, you get them for nothing. So very cool. All right, thanks, Scott.
Yes, sir, buddy. Good to see you.
Yeah.
We'll see you at Tuckahoe.
You will. Here's our buddy Zach, his Flywheel Supply. This is his setup. He comes here every year, maybe twice a year. You know what I've seen too? I don't know if you guys remember, but I actually had one of these Pennsylvania the Pennsylvania lawnmower. It's like one of the first ones made. And it's funny, when I bought mine, the guy said there were only 22 made. And I don't know how many I've seen, but I have a feeling there are more than 22. Very cool. There's a couple of big ones, big engines, big dollar engines too. This one was, looks like it was restored. A Reed. My buddy Mike has a Reed. It needs a lot of work though. And then over here, like I say, I don't know what a lot of these are. I should look at the front. Super Gas Engine Company. Springfield, Ohio. Okay. Evans. Looks like somebody just bought a Coca-Cola button from the flea market. Let me see if I can get this guy out of the way. There we go. Look how big that is. More than half the size of the guy.
I don't know whatever happened, but
Alright, this is your aisle our buddy Dollar Bill is in. Here's his trailer. He's selling, he just picked up one of these. And he's selling a lot, but here's something cool. It's an old fire truck. Has a Briggs on there. It's a shame because it's nicely restorable, but it belongs to somebody else already traded for that. And there's Road King's engine, the old domestic. This is, I'm trying, buddy. How many horses is that, you know? Is that 3 horse? 2 horse. 2 horse domestic he's trying to sell for me. They're high dollar engines, so it's not like they fly off the shelves. Let me go around the other side. I'll show you why they're high dollar. Sorry for the camera work. But the side shaft lifts the valves. Runs off a gear, lifts the valves. The push rod. Huh. Oh well. There's a buddy Dollar Bill over there chilling out. Look at him. There's an interesting setup here. He didn't get this, his buddy did. With some kind of package deal. Some motor meters here. Here's a Buick, in really good shape. I don't know what that looks like because of the shadows here, but pretty cool. Essex, Buick Essex, Stutz. I wonder if that's before it was Bearcat, Stutz Bearcat. Studebaker, Rio. This is somebody's collection. Oakland. Our buddy Blind John has an Oakland. Automobile, wow. Another Stutz, Mustang, Cadillac. Alright, I'm going to shut you down. Oh, look at that. How many of you guys know what that DB stands for? That's right. Dodge Brothers. Before it was Dodge. Dodge Brothers. Oh, look at this. Maxwell. You know why that's funny? Because Jack Benny owned a Maxwell. Incredible. You don't know what you're gonna find these places. All right, a little baby foose. There's a Segway. You guys probably seen Dollar Bill teach me how to ride that one day. That's one of the originals. All right, we're gonna take a walk back to the Briggs section. Where do you see the setup these guys have? They're a nice location too. It's back near the trees, so you got plenty of shade back here. It's about 93 out here today, so I'll turn you back on when we get back there. All right, we'll try and identify some of these engines for you. Huh. Good luck with that one. That looks like an F something or other. It's got the two. Oh, I'd say that's a FI maybe. I don't know. A lot of them look the same. Model A's and B's and these little chart telling you when they were made. There's all those FIs and FHs up top. WIs, WBs. Alright, let's move on.
They expect app when we make it the show. And
There you go. Here's a P and a PB. That's what I got, PB. This one's a P. That little fan. There's a whole lineup of FHs, FIs. Milkers, they actually, look, see the cone-shaped thing there? Actually use these, what is it, FH here to milk cows. Another one. Pretty neat. Looks like some kind of generator maybe. And a pump. And lawnmowers. Couple of FHs for sale. Little big sleeping. These engines put you to sleep. Maytag 92. Hey Charlie, how you doing?
making one for YouTube?
It is. You want to be on the YouTube TV?
Yes, of course.
It's one of our buddies, Charlie Stewart. If you want to know about a Briggs engine, he's the guy to talk to because he knows just about anything there is. He's my go-to guy.
Great hobby, great show.
It is. Great weather.
Great weather. Nice people.
It is. I just walked past these two tents and there's 4 or 5 people sound asleep. That's, you know, these engines do that to you.
I hear you. Well, thank you.
All right.
It's good seeing you.
Thanks for helping us, buddy.
You're welcome.
Alright, I think we've seen about enough engines, right? They pretty much all look the same to most people. But I'm going to go see if we can find our buddy Mike. See what he's doing.